What is up, YouTube? Today I'm coming with a special review, a very special review. A couple of days ago, I walked into Best Buy just to look around, not to buy anything. Excuse me. And I bumped into this guy that actually worked for Sony, and we got to talking. It was a great conversation. He subscribed to my channel, and after that, I said I'm gonna put out more content. It's an opportunity. I don't know who this guy knows. Somebody he knows might see my channel, and I might get some growth out of that. But with that being said, as you can see on the screen, today we are reviewing the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. As you can see for the details, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic brought back the classic appearance with the rotating bezel that everybody loves. I'm just getting to the point. It has a 480 by 480 pixel screen, Super AMOLED, and it's a 47 millimeter model. It has the capacity of the battery, which is not bad for a smartwatch, 425 milliamps, 16 gigs of external memory storage, and an Exynos W930, which is pretty good. And it's just telling you the pros and cons there, as you guys can see. Now, in the next part of the video, I'm gonna get into on the next part of the video, I'm gonna get into why I really like this watch and why I think it's a good buy, why I think Samsung made the right decision of going back to the classic look with the rotating bezel. And I'm gonna get into the user interface and how I think Samsung really outdid themselves with this watch. I think it was smart of Samsung going with Wear OS. It just makes the watch more usable, more intuitive, and more yours. When Samsung was using their own operating system, it was okay, but it just felt like the watch was limited. So stay tuned for the next part of the video, and I'm going to get into why this watch is so good. So welcome back to the second part of the video. I have the watch here. I have a few watch bands that I like to use. I will leave the link in the description for these watch bands, watch straps, whatever you want to call it. I have some fabrics, including the one that's on the watch, and some rubber ones that I like to switch it up to. And this is the box over here. I have no idea what I did with that watch strap. I gotta look for it. I'm sure it's somewhere in my room. Excuse the cat here on the table. So I'm gonna get into what I really like about this watch. First, let's talk about the build quality. The watch just feels premium when it's in your hand. Samsung, if you can get that on camera, they say it's sapphire crystal. I think J-Rig Everything, if I'm saying that right, he actually tested out, and it passed the test. Excuse that, that's from whatever this is. But yeah, so the watch has a few cool things that most smartwatches don't have. For example, let's use this rotating bezel, right? That's a feature that I don't think any other smartwatch has, and I think it's very intuitive. It just makes the navigation on the watch a breeze, and it just looks cool. A lot easier to do it when you're not holding a phone in your hand and trying to do everything with one hand like this. I'm doing it. It's a lot easier when it's on your wrist. Yeah. So let's show you how that ECG thing works. Alright, so basically this records the rhythm of your heartbeat and lets you know if there's anything that looks abnormal. So you put it on your wrist and it detects your pulse, and then you got to put your finger here, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure what it detects from the finger, but that's how it works. So another cool thing that I think Samsung did right was the Samsung Gear OS. I thought was kind of blah. The watch just seemed like it had potential, but it wasn't fully there when Samsung was using the Gear OS system on their watches. So Samsung, I believe since the Galaxy Watch 4, they've been using Wear OS, and I think it was a smart decision by Samsung. As you guys can see, you have access to the Play Store and a lot of Google apps, which I think just makes the watch better and more fun to use, more intuitive. Like, for example, I can control my smart devices with Google Home. The Google Assistant is built in, and I just think that makes a big difference. Having access to the Play Store, you can download a bunch of watch faces from the Play Store and a bunch of other things, and I think that was just really cool that Samsung said, hey, let's try something different and let's see if it works. And they took a chance by putting Wear OS on their watches, and I really think it made the watch better. So let's go back. One of the things that I think Samsung should improve is, you see where the rotating bezel is at, under the rotating bezel, where the black, I guess, mini bezel or whatever you want to call it is at. It has those tiny numbers. I wish Samsung would have made that more visible, because I think it really would have made the watch nicer. You really had to be close up on it to see it. So yeah, but other than that, the build quality of the watch is excellent. Sapphire on the front, which Samsung advertises on their website, and I don't think it's on the box, or maybe it is and it's really small, I can't see it, but yeah, it just makes the watch more durable. So what I really love about this watch is just it feels like a regular watch when you put it on, thanks to Samsung's circle design, which in my opinion I think is better than Apple square design. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I just got used to Samsung. I suppose if there's an Apple user watching this video, he's gonna be like, oh, I like it, it's different, it's futuristic, whatever. I just think watches should be circle. I don't know, it's kind of weird seeing a square watch. Anyways, the rotating bezel makes the watch a breeze to use. It is a lot easier to use the rotating bezel when it's on your wrist though. The screen is vivid, and I think overall, excuse me, I'm stuttering on my words. It's really a great watch from Samsung, and I like that they listened to the customer and they brought back the rotating bezel. The watch looks great with different type of watch straps. As you can see, I have a bunch of them, and I do switch them up. The blue looks really nice, this blue right here, and the burgundy looks nice, but you would have to change the watch face. And off the back, Samsung provides you with some okay watch faces. As you can see, you can add more. It's 3 out the box, and you can always add more, but they're very customizable. Like, there's just a bunch of things you can do to these watch faces. And let's see if I can show you. So this is the style. As you can see, you can switch it up, and let's say I want to go to the black, right? I'll put the center of the clock, I guess, black. And then you can change like the color of the numbers. Let's put it red just for playing around. And complication, I'm not sure why they called it that, but that's just the widgets that's on the watch. That's also customizable. You can choose actually what you want there. Battery, Bixby, the date, an event, whatever. So it's really customizable, so you can really make the watch faces yours, and that looks good. But I don't think with this watch strap. But you guys get the point. Their watch faces are very customizable, and you could basically make it yours and make it the way you want it. This one looks really good with a different watch strap. This one right here. This one's cool. I like this one a lot. I'm not using it right now because I gotta switch back to the baby blue. I think it looks great with the baby blue. But as you can see, it has a working rotating compass, which I think is freaking cool. I really like that. So yeah, I really like this watch, and I think if we're thinking about getting it, you should get it. If you already have it, congratulations. Like I said, I am gonna put the link in the description for these watch bands, watch straps, whatever you want to call it. And this has been my review of the Samsung Galaxy 6 Classic watch. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.